Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. It's weather in 5 days in 5 minutes as we head toward the weekend. And we're kind of in a fast pattern here. If you look at the satellite loop, you see the stream of clouds running along the Canadian border across the Great Lakes and into the Northeast. We're on the edge of the Canadian part of the jet stream, and we're seeing weather fronts coming through. We've got one coming through this morning. We've got another one that'll be coming through late on Friday. There's not a whole lot with that activity. There is some lake effect snows that are going on in western New York and also up in north central New York and in western Pennsylvania, and there was some earlier in northeast Ohio, but that seems to have calmed down now. So that's really all we're going to be dealing with, and that leads to temperature fluctuations, gusty winds, but the weather for the most part should be cooperative right through the weekend. Meanwhile, you see some action going on in that southern stream again, and that's telling us that we're probably going to get busy at some point as we go into early next week. Here's our surface map with this cold front that's coming down from the northwest. The gradient is not especially tight, but it may tighten up a little bit this afternoon as we get this front through here. And behind it is some chilly air, but nothing especially cold, just a little bit of cold Canadian air that comes in and settles in for this afternoon, tonight, and into the first part of Friday. The radar this morning showing some snow going on in north central New York, coming off the eastern shores of Lake Ontario. Also seeing some snow showers coming into areas in western New York and in parts of western Pennsylvania. There's actually a bit of a band here, that the east-west band across the Hudson Valley, that is moving east-south eastward, and some snow showers in northeastern Pennsylvania. This is a radar as of 8 a.m. this morning, so it's likely going to change if you're watching this later on in a couple of hours. You might want to check your local radars by going to weather.gov, to your local National Weather Service office. It's always possible that one or two of these could survive as they move southeastward. I didn't really make a big mention of it today. But just an outside chance, I guess, that there could be a rain or snow shower in some places wouldn't be all that unusual. So as far as the weather goes, we're in a little bit of a calm stretch in general. When I say calm, I mean we're not dealing with a major storm or anything like that. So the gradient will tighten up this afternoon. We should have gusty winds from northeast Virginia to southern New England. The wind will settle a little bit on Friday, but we've got another front that's coming through here Friday afternoon and evening. And with that, there could be another rain or snow shower. There's also a system in the Gulf states that's moving eastward, bringing some rain up into Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and even up into parts of Kentucky and West Virginia. But this is going to really wind up going to our south because of the way the upper pattern is. And as we head into Saturday, a nice high builds in, but it's going to be cold. The Saturday's temperatures are going to struggle. And even on Sunday, because the high initially goes up into New England Sunday morning, it's going to take a little bit to warm things up. However, look out to the west. You got all these southwest isobars here. So that's telling you right now, right off the bat, that we are going to warm up and temperatures are going to rebound. Also, the Gulf opens up a little bit with some moisture, and that means we're going to get into some showers. You see them coming up even into Monday morning and into the afternoon across the Northeast. This is going to melt a lot of the snow cover away, and it also opens up the possibility in the areas in upstate New York that got the heavy snow. There could be some flooding issues early next week with this warm-up and rain coming. And it's two surges, it looks like, with one on Monday and then another stronger surge on Tuesday as low pressure. Let me just run it back. Low pressure develops in the Ohio Valley and then runs up to the northeast towards Toronto. Could mean for a little bit of snow around the Great Lakes. Models have sort of backed off on this idea. But for the east, it's a strong cold front, and it's also going to mean for temperatures that are going to be in the 50s. And I think Tuesday we could be up around 60 in many places, or even into the low 60s in some places. But it turns much colder for the second half of next week, and then we'll see what that sets up for us in the longer range. So as far as temperatures are concerned today, you can see most highs will be in a range in the low to mid 40s. For Friday, because of clouds in the next cold front, the temperatures are going to be somewhat capped. Mid-40s to around 50 as you head down into Maryland and northeastern Virginia, but colder 30s and low 40s as you head north. Saturday, it's chilly everywhere, mostly mid-30s to around 40, upper 30s to low 40s in southern Pennsylvania down into Virginia. We're going to try to warm things up on Sunday as we climb up into the upper 30s to mid-40s in most areas and mid to upper 40s as you head south, with also clouds coming and helping to hold temperatures down. And then it's warm and rainy for Monday and Tuesday. Monday's highs will be in the 50s, and Tuesday's highs ahead of the next cold front will be in the, I would say, mid-50s to low 60s. That's how it looks for the next 5. So at least we've got no major storms to deal with and no major headaches going into this weekend, and that's a good thing. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm kind of on a road trip right now, but we're going to attempt to do our YouTube live stream tonight on my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi, at 7 o'clock roughly. But watch for scheduled posts. If you're on Patreon, my Patreon members, you'll get a heads up about that live stream. And I'll post something later today once I have that all figured out. And you can also watch everything and get notified about everything on my free weather apps. The Meteorologist Joe Cioffi weather app on Google Play or on the App Store. Also, Angry Ben's weather app, The Angry Weatherman, which is available on Google Play. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being here today on Weather in 5.